Well, hello everybody, and how are you doing today? I'm betting all is well. So, a few of you guys have asked me to make a video or something that would list and describe the changes I have made since I first started posting videos last year, March of 2005. That was my first video. Well, I'm going to try my hardest to list this stuff, and for some of the things that may need some video, I might add some old video in, or I might take new video. So I definitely have changed some of the equipment, maybe my methods of madness, and the order of operations in reloading. So I will repost that document because actually, this new Alpha Brass, I've got a couple of things I want to change on my order of operations there, anyways. So I'll repost that in the next couple days. Anyway, stay tuned and let's see what we got to go over. Okay, so this is not going to be a big long video because I looked into this stuff. So um, some of this stuff is just for me, but I just gave you the whole file. What I do here before I reload is I always, because I have a spreadsheet for how many bullets I have, how much powder I have, how many primers I have in stock. Uh, because I'm a freak, you know that. But it helps me know when I'm getting low on stuff instead of just looking. So that's what this is for. And then I always log how many times I fired on my barrel. I highly suggest doing that. My Brooks barrels, I know I'll get 2,500 rounds out of them, and then it all depends. So my first step still is decapping. Okay, I decap my brass first. Okay, I don't know if that's the way I had it when I first started, but anyways, I guess it really doesn't matter. What we're talking about is the way I'm doing it now. Okay, I used to wet tumble, okay, with steel pins. I got away from that and I went to rice tumbling, and I love it. I think I have 3 or 4 videos on rice tumbling if you want to look them up and watch them. So that's my second step. My third step is annealing, and I anneal every single time. Every single firing. If that brass is fired, it's getting annealed. Okay, and my reasons for that are explained in all the videos I have of annealing. So maybe you might want to watch those too. Then I check my primer pockets with a go and no go gauge. I have a video on that also out there. Right now, I'm not doing it. I hardly ever did it with a Lapua brass either because it's just good brass. You know, it depends on your brass, but there is a little gauge you'll see if you find the video that has this in there. Then, of course, I clean my primer pockets and I use the same tool that I use. I use the PMA tool that is made for Alpha Brass small rifle pockets, and I use that same tool that I use for primer pocket uniforming. Then, here's a change here now. Now, this thing, I may have changed this a couple of times. Lubing necks with Imperial sizing wax. I use those foam Q-tips. You'll see there's quite a few videos in there, but I think most of them are showing using Neolube number 2. I switched back and forth between that, but I'm going back to Imperial sizing wax because I do believe this new Alpha Brass just does not work as good with the Neolube. So I'm going to go back to lubing the necks the same way I do with the foam Q-tip and just rubbing it on the inside of the necks. Lubing the cases with Imperial Sizing Wax, that's been the same since forever. Sizing my brass, that is the same. Now, when I first started this channel, I had a series on the steps of reloading and then I made a new one a few months ago. So you might want to watch the newer one. Then I wipe off the Imperial Sizing Wax when I'm done with those microfiber gloves. All these things are on there. Then I brush out the necks. Now I went back to using the black brushes instead of the blue nylon brushes because I think those were a little stiff. So I'm back to using 2 strokes with those black brushes. You'll see that in the video also. So this is trimming. Yes, then I trim the brass. That is if it's been, fire formed a couple times and it's been sized to the chamber and it's all done, fire forming, then I trim. And after all that, because I've got a little compressor in my basement with some air hose, I blow the brass out. I want to make sure there's no pieces or whatever of brass in there or any kind of mung. Then I prime my brass, then I powder load it, and then I seat bullets, and all this is for whatever I'm doing. So that's pretty much it. I just uploaded this on the website under File Downloads. It'll say Order of Operations. I put it in there in Apple numbers and Microsoft Excel. So those are the changes over a year, and I'm sure there will be more over this next year. They come out with new equipment or I discover new things that work better, and I will keep you informed. So thank you for watching, and again, thank you for all your subscriptions, and I want to keep this going as I do plan on doing some live stuff soon enough. Okay, thank you very much again. If you liked this video, please do the channel a favor and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications to get notified on new videos. Also, here is a QR code you can scan to get to the website where there is a wealth of information and my shop page. Thank you for watching.